You. What up? All right. So we got another clip from Daniel Tosh's stand-up special, People Pleaser.
Okay. Man, I'm loving these, man.
Yes. People Pleaser is hilarious.
Exactly.
It's hilarious.
Exactly. It seems like are we getting through the whole thing? This is what we doing?
We're trying to. I'm trying to. It seems like we are. I'm not sure how long the stand-up is, but we did like 2 clips, 10 minutes each. It's like 20 minutes to stand up.
Black and white.
Yeah, black and white.
Okay. So what's this?
This is Eggplant.
Eggplant.
Yes.
Man, let's go, man. You ready?
Yeah.
Let's go.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, let's see what he's talking about.
Here we go.
Life is about perspective. I see a handicapped person, I don't feel sorry for him. I'm like, hey, it's like being employee of the month for the rest of your life. That's half full.
Already.
A pretty sweet parking spot, how'd you get it? He's like, bullet in the spine. I'm like, worth it, low 5, roll it in.
Damn.
You don't go high 5 unless you have a hill and a ramp, then get a camera. That's gonna be pretty exciting to watch. You can laugh at this joke, handicapped people like it. And if they don't like it, turn their chair around. I don't give a shit. Stare at you, depressing us. You don't hear a lot about the charity work I do, and it's because I don't do any. You know what's better than tax write-offs? Keeping your money. That's just a fun joke to tell rich people. It's not true. I work with Make-A-Wish all the time. That's an incredible experience. For me, not the kids that are dying. Yeah, they chose to hang out with me. They knew what kind of jokes I told. They were okay with it. I don't pander on stage, and I certainly don't pander off stage. And I'm telling you honestly, these dying kids have the best sense of humor on this planet. Their parents, not so much. But I don't care. As soon as I meet them, I start giving it to them. Like, you sure you're dying? You know this is my weekend, right? And they're like, I'm dying. I'm like, all right, let's go. Don't cough on me, motherfucker. They want to be teased like anybody else. They can handle it. Trust me, they've handled a lot worse. This kid I was hanging out with last year a bunch was 17. I'm like, this is awesome that you're dying now. You got this in right under the wire. If you don't know, the organization is 18 and under. So if you're dying of cancer at 19, they're like, hope your dreams are cheap. Damn. If you're laughing right now, it's because you're a good person. And you realize how absurd that statement is. To think that they draw a hard line, but it's funny to think they might be holding their doors shut. Like, you can't get in, kid, you're too old. And they don't even have to hold tight because the kids are so weak. Because the disease is winning. Don't feel bad for this kid. The first thing he said when he met me was, he told me I was his 3rd choice. And to this day, I don't know if he was fucking kidding or not. That's not cool. I'm healthy. I'm gonna live a long time. I don't need that noodling around up there. And if it makes you feel any better at laughing at these jokes, know that he is cured and healthy now. He's not, he's dead. But if some people need that, let them have it, right? Oh, he's okay? Oh, good. You know me, I can't accept life. That's a perfect gauge for if we would ever hang out in a social setting. Know that if you've ever said any form of this statement, we would not. There's nothing funny about blank. Any form of that, know that I hate you to your core. Because I, along with some of you, respectfully disagree. You can accept that things are tragic and awful and still have a sense of humor about them. It doesn't make you a bad person, despite what some blog may say. Oh, there's nothing funny about AIDS. There's nothing funny about rape. Yes, there is. If you write a good joke, there's funny things about it. And some of you may be aware, I took a ton of bad press for making that statement verbatim. And then a woman screamed at me, there is nothing funny about rape. And I've never defended myself publicly, despite misquotes, mainly because I'm rich. I'm like, fuck it. I make my living saying shocking things. There's consequences. I can accept that. And people wrote me horrible stuff. I hope your daughter gets raped one day and we'll see how funny you think it is. Well, first of all, she'd have to survive the abortion. Talk about 2 strikes against a kid, huh? Yeah. I appreciate your well wishes, kind soul. It's a joke, and it's my choice to have it. Yeah, this is where the feminists are usually torn, because we're on the same side on most issues. Abortion, over here you have a lifetime of stress and inevitable disappointment. And over here, you have freedom. Well, how much does freedom cost? A couple nights sleep and around $750. Seems extremely reasonable. If nobody is looking, I will take freedom. But they have fingernails at 14 days. Yeah, and I clip them.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure Dyson makes an attachment. Guys, it's a great product that never loses suction due to the engineering. Now, in the interest of full disclosure, I'm sponsored by Dyson. I get a couple $1,000 for the plug. They're like, is there any place in your act where you could fit in our product? I'm like, I've got the perfect home for it. Quick question, what's your company's stance on fetuses? We fucking hate them. All right, let's move some units. I don't know what show you thought you bought tickets to, but I assure you this one's not getting softer. All right. There's nothing funny about cancer. All right. If you haven't been affected in some way or another by cancer at this point of your life and haven't developed a sense of humor about it, you're the crazy person. I saw a campaign in Phoenix where it says, the first thing you should do if you find out you have cancer is get a second opinion. Oh, really? The first thing? I was gonna cry for a bit, but all right. Let's make another doctor's appointment with somebody that probably can't see me for a few weeks. That has to be a fun time, just sitting around your house, praying to God your first doctor is an incompetent pile of shit. Then you finally see him and he's like, yeah, she was spot on. You should have been getting this treated. You have cancer. What if he says you don't have cancer? What is it, 2 out of 3? When can I get some sympathy strange? That's what I'm looking for. There's nothing funny about child molestation. All right, then don't hang out with me. Yeah, because if you tell me a funny joke about a priest diddling a boy, I'm not gonna be like, what is wrong with you? Don't you know how serious that issue is? I'm gonna laugh because I'm not 11 or Catholic. I don't give a fuck. I can separate between reality and jokes. Who in here at one point in their life hasn't laughed at a Michael Jackson pedophile joke? And see if you laugh at this one. Did you know last year, dead Michael Jackson made $180 million thanks to his new show in Vegas, which is amazing if you get a chance to see it. There's a hologram of Michael. It sings and dances the hits, and for an extra $500 a pop, you can go backstage and watch him try to ghost fuck your kid. You're laughing at pedophilia. Look at that. Oh. And you can't even be offended by the joke because ghost fucking's not real. But I'm sure there's one dingbat in here. Yes, it is. I had a friend that was molested by a spirit. Hashtag ghost fucking is real. I'll laugh at the real thing from time to time. How about when Sandusky was asked point blank on national television if he's sexually attracted to boys? And he waited around 16 seconds to reply, and I quote, if you don't think I was at home pissing myself, like, whoa, did he just waffle on that softball question? Ask me if I'm sexually attracted to kids. I'm not. That's how long you should wait to answer that question. You don't mull it over for a bit. You certainly don't eyeball your lawyer. I wonder how he wants me to answer this one. You come out swinging in a hurry or you deserve to burn in hell. He said the only thing he's ever been guilty of is he liked to put his hand on boys' legs. Well, I've heard enough. On that alone, you should be in jail forever. You want to hug your son longer than 3 seconds, you should be in jail forever. Yeah, my dad didn't hug me very much. He wasn't the best father, but he didn't fuck children, and I'll take it. believe he has. That's my biggest fear in life, that I do that joke and people are cheering and there's one guy in here, he fucked me. And I'm like, I am sorry. I am 99.8% positive he hasn't. He hasn't heard this joke yet. Now my gut instinct is he's not gonna like it. But if he gets too upset, I'm like, what are you hiding?
He fucked me. Shit. Okay. Damn.
Hey.
He went there. He went there again.
Man.
Daniel went there again.
Yeah.
Talked about sucking up fetuses with vacuums, Dyson vacuums. Oh man.
2 strikes against his daughter. Man.
Yeah, he said if she survives, if she survives the abortion.
Then the Michael Jackson hologram.
They got a show like that? I didn't know they had a show like that.
I think they may have.
Made $180 million.
I can see that. It's Vegas, man. Pre-COVID, though. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that's definitely not happening.
And then he said Make-A-Wish only goes up until 18. I didn't know that. I guess 18. Damn. So I guess if you're 19, sorry.
Hey, you're an adult, man. Hopefully they're preparing. You know,
What if
children.
What if you're on the list when you're like 17 and you survive until 19?
I mean,
You still don't get your wish. If you made the wish when you were 17 and they don't, I mean, I don't know.
yeah.
Seems a little harsh. Maybe 21.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, man.
I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Funny. I guess Eggplant. That's an awkward name for it. But
Yeah, I don't think he said the word eggplant at all.
Nah.